Hey, what's up, you guys? So it's been a little while, almost like a year since I put out a video on here. But it's the happiest time of year. That's why I only vlog during this time of year. We're here at Halloween Horror Nights in Hollywood, and we're ready for the 2017 season.
Just want to say, like, if you go 2 years back, I'm in a video of my first Horror Nights, but I was freaked out. Now I'm like, let's do this. Where are we going first?
So heading up to the lower lot now with Saw, Horror Story, and Ash vs. Evil Dead. So we'll let you know how this year is. And this is just Hollywood. There'll be an Orlando video as well. Aldi, which one do you look forward to most?
Well, you said the best one's The Shining, so, and like a lot of people look forward to that one for a long time. So yeah, and then American Horror Story just cause.
Yeah. Alright, so like Aldi said, I've already done all the houses because I came during team member previews, but I don't want to rate it during previews because like it's like a dress rehearsal, can't really rate it. So now it's the
real deal.
Now it's the real official opening. I will say that Shining was my favorite in the previews, but that my house varied. The house favorites vary, so we'll go through them again, see what happens, but we'll tell you our opinions between each house. Right now we're going to the very back, Saw, getting that out of the way because that was pretty crowded during previews, and then we'll let you know how it is.
I want to play a game.
Just got out of Saw. What'd you think?
Got spooked.
I saw it. The thing with me is Saw is just it's such a gory, and I'm more like paranormal, like ghosts and stuff, rather than like what I call gore porn. Just a bunch of blood and stuff, which doesn't creep me out. But a lot of Saw piggy men in there, which I think is a theme for Horror Nights this year, because Roanoke is all men with pig masks too. There's just a lot of pig masks. Pigs everywhere.
Not really. All right, what next?
Horror Story.
Horror Story.
Let's do it.
I just try to soak up every
stop
last
it,
second
really?
I live.
It was good. It's better the second time I've been through it. Yeah. I actually saw which I didn't see the first time, the Asian grudge girl that they had.
Oh yeah, that one. I was like,
She popped out at me and I was like, oh, there you are. I didn't see you the first time. A lot of good nods. It's a lot different from Orlando because they have 3 seasons. This one is just 1 season, so there's a lot of parts to it. Like you have the house, you have the tunnel, you have the cannibal house.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff.
we're gonna go on Krampus.
I wish. My only complaint, Roanoke, is I feel like every scare is either the butcher or a piggy man.
Yeah, there were a lot of pigs.
A lot of pigs and a lot of butchers.
Yeah.
Not a lot of variety. Still a good house.
Honey, I'm home.
Alright, just got out of Ash vs. Evil Dead. It's starting to get dark now.
Yeah, it's spooky.
Spooky times.
It's good. For not knowing anything about that show, like, it was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, the house is very campy, but my favorite part about it is the facades. They actually have 3 full facades. The outside is a trailer park, then you have his house, and then you have the actual Evil Dead house. So I really like the facades and set design. Plus there's a puppet in there, which is cool. I like something that's different between Evil House. So like Alien vs. Predator that one year, that huge alien queen puppet. So there's a puppet in this one.
Wait,
which
was that the thing that was like...
Yeah.
I don't want to like spoil it, but...
Yeah, the head was like a puppet. It had a really long neck.
Okay.
Yeah. So we managed to accomplish all the mazes in the Metro set lot. So now we're heading to the lower lot, which has Shining and Insidious. Insidious is really long right now, which I think is just the placement because it's right off the escalators. But we're gonna go to Shining because it's half the time, and I think it's a better maze too.
Hopefully by the time we get to Insidious, more people would be heading to where we just came from.
Exactly. That's why you always head to the back first. just got out of The Shining. I still think it's one of my favorites, scenic-wise, but of course, with Horror Nights, there's always that time where sometimes all the scares happen in front of you, and you see them. You see them happen, so you miss all the scares, which kind of happened with us with The Shining. We saw all the scares either in front of us or behind us. It's all timing.
It's still a really great maze, though. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, the scenic is very well done. There's some Pepper's ghost effects with the twins. One thing I have to say, John Murdy loves using this, at least one of the houses, smells.
Oh, yeah.
And the room with the bathroom lady, it smells really bad.
That one was weird.
Not a fan. Not a fan of the scents. Jurassic Park After Dark. But Shining is still one of my favorites. The mask, the Jack mask.
Yeah, that was a good mask.
Masks are good. Alright, back up on the upper lot. Decided to skip Insidious for now because it's way too long. But we're gonna try for Titans of Terror because it's only at a 30-minute wait. And I really enjoyed it on previews. Although it's kind of similar to last year's Freddy vs. Jason maze, but with the addition of Leatherface as well. So you get all three in one maze. Just did Titans of Terror. I liked it. I liked it again. Like I said, it's a lot of the scares they kind of used from last year's Freddy vs. Jason, and then they also had Texas Chainsaw Massacre last year. So they kind of just took the best from all of that and put it in one house, but it works. A lot of scares, especially I like the end too, because then all three of them kind of come out of random boo holes.
And we're gonna get chainsaw.
I know, we're walking into Scare Zone now.
It was cool.
Now we're heading to Blumhouse, which is the production company that does horror movies. This house in particular features The Purge, Sinister, and Happy Death Day, which doesn't come out till October 13th this year. So,
spoilers.
I guess we're gonna see. I've watched a trailer. It's about the girl who, it's almost like Groundhog's Day, but she lives every day because she gets killed. So every time she dies, she resets that day, and she has to figure out who her murderer is. But that's all I know. So we'll see. And what's weird already about this maze, it's half outside, half inside. So it's like kind of like a scare zone slash house. The Purge section is all outside, which is behind me. And then you go inside and it's Sinister and Happy Death Day. So a little weird.
Crazy,
but different. I kind of like that. So we just got out of Blumhouse. It's better than the first time I went through it. My only thing, The Purge doesn't feel like a house because it's outside. It feels more like a scare zone.
It felt similar to, wasn't it last year?
They had that Purge walkthrough, yeah. It felt very similar to that. And then the other two properties I've never seen, so I had no clue what was happening. There were still some good scares in there.
Yep.
But, just kind of a meh for me. Yeah.
It's like okay, it's not special.
Right. It's alright. Right now we're heading on to the Terror Tram, which features the Titans of Terror again. So Leatherface, Freddy, Jason, and then Chucky is hosting it.
Chucky.
And I'm pretty excited about the Terror Tram because I can film our walkthrough because it's basically just walking through the back lot. So get ready.
To our fourth final Titan of Terror and my co-host for tonight's frightful festivities. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chucky.
Thanks for the intro, dummy. Hey kids, it's your old pal Chucky. Now look, I don't need to sit here and read off a bunch of credits to impress you. I can show you. I've killed more people in less time than any of those other guys. And I did it in really creative ways. I bagged him. I beat him. I blew him up. Hell, I killed one guy with a yo-yo. I even killed Santa Claus. But let me tell you, it hasn't been easy. Like all great artisans, I've had to suffer for my craft. I've been shot, stabbed, burned, blown up, and chopped into little pieces. But I always come back. So what's the secret to my success? I've got something those other killers don't have. The power of voodoo. And guess what? I've learned a new spell. Now I don't have to be trapped in this stupid doll's body. Now anyone can be Chucky. And I think it's time to pad my stats by killing every single one of you idiots. Ade tu mi Dembella. Give me the power, I beg of you.
Springwater, my kind of town. Everything's coming to Freddy. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Kill him!
So we just got off Terror Tram featuring Titans of Terror. I have a lot of things to say. Usually I don't like Terror Tram. I actually liked it this year. It's actually pretty fun. They segmented out really well. The only thing I have a problem with is the flow of Terror Tram was awful. It seemed like they were rushing everyone into it and not taking people out fast enough, so there's a lot of bottlenecks where we waited just in the back lot for just like people to get through a little area.
Space it out more.
Not fun,
If
but
you're watching this, organizers.
yeah, not fun, but if the flow was better, then I'd say good job. But until then, hold off. So another thing I wanted to say about the Terror Tram is if you're expecting Chucky, don't expect too much because he's not in it. He's just in like the video, and he's only there to promote his straight-to-DVD movie that's coming out. So it's kind of a cop-out. But we are heading out now. It's not too late, it's only like 11, but we only missed one house because it's at like 95 minutes. We're not down for that, and we have frequent fear passes, so we can come back anyway.
We'll be back.
Yeah. So stay tuned. I'm also going to be doing a ranking video of all the houses, so you know which ones to hit up. But for now, we're leaving.